Still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. He stopped on the return at the 27. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Running back sent in motion. Looking to throw right away. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Throwing with a blitz on the way. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. They put a receiver in motion right. Trying again, following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Setting up the running back screen. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
They go play action on first. That's caught at the 4. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
He gave us all the excitement we could hope for last week, but it wasn't all in a good way, at least for his team. Never knew if his throws were going to end in a touchdown or turnovers, and he had a couple of both by the end of the loss. You don't want him to lose that gunslinger mentality. Just want him to be a little more thoughtful with each and every decision.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. 2nd and 3 now.
The gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Lone back gets the handoff. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the Steelers' 37-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Play action, Mahomes. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
I like that, Kate. That's going to keep a defense honest. That proves that they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to hit.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Short pass, caught by his tight end. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Back to the well again. And he found some running room for a nice gain. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 31. Caught by Freiermuth. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. He's going deep. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Now looking to throw. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. The Steelers set to punt it. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And this one touchdown inside the 30. Now for the 2nd time, we get a look at this Kansas City offense. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Still inches to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
Kansas City sends out its punt team. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And the Steelers will take over deep on their own side. Motioning the tight end now. Play action on 1st down. Hyatt with the ground. Escapes a defender. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. first down. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. From the 41. Finds a man right side. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. Here's a throw. Escapes out to the left. Now he takes it.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
From the 17. The throw is caught. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Trying to throw here out of the gun. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, 2nd and goal. Sending a receiver left. He's got it. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. So now, here's 3rd and goal. They're throwing it. And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. The kicking team out there for the Steelers. And here they go to send it away. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw Mahomes. Finds his man Rice. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And defenders are there to get him at the line. Nick Bosa makes the stop. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 45-yard line.
They give it to him again. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Throwing from the gun. Hauled in by Worthy. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag out, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3.
3rd down and 4.
Here's Mahomes now. We've got a screen to the running back. And this one doesn't go far. Looks like they will indeed try it, 4th and 2. Mahomes to throw for it. Finds his man. It's Worthy. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. On target to Worthy. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Running in the red zone. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain that's stopped down at the 3. Give him 7 on the play, and now they have 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Mahomes escapes the pocket. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Now ahead of 3rd down. We get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout. Fullback trying to power it across. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Field goal team running out as the Chiefs will go for 3. This is a chip shot from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll get him back to 11.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And after watching their passing attack take them the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. They get 6, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Steelers driving ahead. From the 33 on 2nd down. Fires right away, but incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Looking for a throw here. He has the 1st over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. They are throwing it again. Finds his man over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Throwing it again here. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted actually, so 2nd down coming up. He'll throw it yet again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. He'll look to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Still sticking with the passing game. That's caught in stride by Freiermuth. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. 2nd and 3 now. From the 31. Caught by Freiermuth. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. They'll throw it again. Stays in the pocket, isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the 3rd quarter. This return starts at the 5. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Out comes Kansas City. Its offense has it first to start quarter number 3. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. He's out in the clear. He cuts it to the right sideline. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Now say hello to the red zone after that big play, huh? As they get set for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Hits him on the out route. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Mahomes throwing for 2. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
Couldn't be a little armchair quarterback after that call. Looked like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Has this at the 6. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Steelers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll throw on 1st. Dumps it off to his running back. And he reaches the 35 before going out. Well, the good part is he did bring that play to a stop. Unfortunately, looks like he got banged up on the tackle. He's in some discomfort out there. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They'll try and throw it here. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. They've got 1st down from the 31. Throwing now, following the turnover. Finds him over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets very good yardage there. That's down inside the 10. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. He's throwing for it. And that pass is caught inside the end zone. The two-point try comes through, and their lead's a field goal now. Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the two-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot, and who knows? Maybe we'll have a two-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
They'll begin from the 36 as the returners brought down. The Steelers ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. They'll throw it. Oh, try and force it into the slant. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Steelers' 40.
Now we're on the counter. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
The tackle made back at the 48-yard line.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Another throw for Mahomes. Has it in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
They give it to him up the middle. Dodges the tackle and he's in. Touchdown. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs make it a 10-point ball game. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. Return starts at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. They'll send him over right. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Caught quickly on the slant. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Steelers.
He's going to throw this one. Finds him on the slant. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
To number 15.
That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Steelers first down.
First down.
From the red zone now. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. This throw is caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. With some fancy footwork there for the touchdown. The Steelers make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal would tie this game in the 4th. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
A give now from the gun. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
And he missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That's swatted away, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. So that brings up 4th and long. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Pass play now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Complete to Hyatt. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They go play action on 1st. Fits it through the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. All set up now for 1st and 10. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Still sticking with the passing game. Dumped off to his running back. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. All right, here we go. Second down. He'll throw it yet again. Into traffic, complete. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. Chiefs in a nickel set for this third down call. Back to throw now. Escapes his grasp. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. They'll bring out the punter here. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Chiefs will be backed up a good bit to begin the drive. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Hits him on the in route. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Here's Mahomes now. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They've got 1st down from the 31. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Up the sideline, past the 45. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Going to the ground again on 1st. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44. 7 yards there. That brings up 2nd down. Finds his man Rice. And he's brought down after a short gain. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
He'll throw it. Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 28. They'll come up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Looking to throw Mahomes. Hauled in by Rice. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs holding on to a field goal lead. On 1st down, they'll run. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs making a 9-point advantage. That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs make it a 10-point ball game. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Steelers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Finds the in route complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. To throw here on 1st down. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. Throwing it again here. And he must have overlooked the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion. 2nd and 10 now. Dump off caught by his back. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one, and then brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw it. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up. Throwing now. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. The Chiefs in a victory formation here as they take a knee. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. Well, no ladder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as